How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my review for the 4th episode of Arrow Season 6. This is for Reversal. So, after watching this episode, I felt, I don't want to say confused, but very, complex, baffled almost, which mean the same thing as confused, but I didn't know how I liked the episode. A lot of people were calling it like one of the worst episodes of Arrow ever. Well, at least of the season. Definitely probably the worst episode of the season so far. I just gotta put that out there real quick. It wasn't awful, but there were many moments in the episode where I was just annoyed with the show. And one of the things with these CW shows, which I just despise, and maybe this is just me personally, I know a lot of fangirls like it, but me personally, I hate relationships in television and in movies, unless they are good and well written. The relationships on the CW are stupid, pathetic, and idiotic. When you write a relationship for a TV or movie outline, hopefully it makes sense, and hopefully it's not gonna make people angry. And I know many people like Olicity, God, I don't, okay? I don't like Olicity, and, I don't really like any relationships on the CW. I just really don't. They seem so forced almost, but at the same time, they just disgust me. And I'm just bothered by them, okay? And that was the big thing for me in this episode. One positive I will give it. Well, there's multiple positives, but one positive I will give it. They're sticking to an actual story arc. What do I mean by that? Well, usually, for example, Barry Allen gets stuck in the Speed Force in The Flash, right? At the end of Season 3. Season 4 premiere, he's back, done, bam. Okay, that's not how you do a proper story arc. You could have stretched that out for at least, you could have honestly stretched it out for a whole season if you wanted to. Yes, it's very possible you could have done that. Very possible. But with the CW, we can't have the main cast member leaving and not being an episode. Well, yes, but then you shouldn't have done that. You could have just not written the part where Barry Allen enters the Speed Force. Just don't write that part. I have a lot of issues with the CW, and I wish these shows were on Netflix or some other platform where they could be structured well. And there are parts where these shows are structured well. They just crumble in certain areas like this with good story arc writing and relationships. Sounds like I'm giving a negative here. Kind of, but not really. Diggle is still taking on the mantle of Green Arrow. It's been 2 full episodes, and Diggle has still been the Green Arrow. If Oliver Queen became the Green Arrow again next episode, I'd be fine. Because you'd had 2 episodes of Diggle as Green Arrow. So I applaud the CW for that. Good job, Arrow writers. Hopefully I don't want it to last for too long because, Oliver Queen. But it better not be forced when they bring back Oliver as taking on the mantle of the Green Arrow again. It better be gradual, and it better make sense. Don't be like, oh, I'm Oliver Queen, I have to be the Green Arrow. No, because Oliver Queen wants to take care of his son. You gotta make it seem like he's protecting him in some sort of way. You just gotta make it seem, whether it's against Vigilante, I think that could be interesting. Vigilante, we still haven't seen him pop up in Season 6 yet, which they confirmed his identity will be confirmed in, or will be answered rather in Season 6. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting, everyone, for his identity to be revealed. But yeah. Also, we got the introduction of, oh, God, don't know his name, Michael Emerson, who was Benjamin Linus in Lost. That's how I know him. He was in other things, but yeah, I only know him from Lost. The infamous Michael Emerson is Caden James. That's his name. Caden James, the Helix guy. Yeah. What's the girl's name? I don't know. The girl who basically introduces Felicity into Helix and that whole scam. It's not really a scam, but kind of. So, wow, it was great to see him. I love Michael Emerson. He's a phenomenal actor. And I'm very excited to see him play a role in Season 6. And also, we found out that he was the one that brought Black Canary, or Laurel, Earth 2 Laurel, back to life, so to speak, from Lian Yu. I thought it would be Richard Dragon, just because Richard Dragon is kind of going to be our main villain of the series. They said it was going to be a group villain, so Michael Emerson as Caden James might be a very big, I was going to say bully. Not really a bully, but kind of. Bully to our heroes. Villain in this season. And I'm very excited to see what they do with him. And Richard Dragon should pop up any moment. I think episodes 5 and 6 are the Deathstroke story, which I'm not complaining about that because Deathstroke, my man, favorite character in Arrow. Honestly, probably favorite character in the Arrowverse. That might be true. Honestly, that could be true. Yeah. But yeah. So I want to see that, and then Richard Dragon should pop up. I'm guessing episode 7, and then we have the what's it called? The thingy, the crossover. But yeah, overall, out of 10, I'd give this episode probably a 6 out of 10, 6.5, being average, of course. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think of this episode. Give it a ranking out of 10 down below. It was probably the weakest out of the season so far, but to be fair, there's only 4 episodes so far. But out of that bunch, probably the weakest. But yeah, 6 out of 10 for me. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. I made it a bit longer this time because I'm not going to be reviewing as much shows, so I'll make the reviews a bit longer than normal. So, yeah, just let me know if you like that sort of thing. You want the reviews to stay longer. I don't want it to be like, I can't make a 20-minute review because YouTube wants me to verify my YouTube account. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. As always, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boo!